I think. Yeah. I think we're good. I still have some fuzzes in my hair. Damn it. Get that. Get that. I gotta get a haircut soon. But it's all good, man. So now we play the waiting game. I'm having a stream in the middle of the day for once in my damn life because I usually do them after work and I get back way late. And I'm like, a lot of people are probably asleep at this point. So I'm like, you know what? I'm making sure that I'm doing a damn live stream in the middle of the day. So we're Gucci. So yeah, man. So it's not too late. I had the day off, so hype. Yo, Arian, is that how you say it? Arian, what's up? Kimbo311. Holy crap, y'all just damn, y'all just showed up like crazy. Oh my god, what the dude? Wow. Y'all just bombarded this. I was not expect. I was expecting like two people, but y'all just bombarded. Holy crap, man! Brawler in here, Light Blue Wolf, T Flames up in here. What's good? Remind me of doing the live reactions for Beyblade, dude. I miss doing those. I'm sad that they honestly just didn't continue with the show because the season set the potential was there for a season 7, but wasn't to be. But you know, it is what it is. At least we're getting the bays. Hype about that. But yeah, so I'm having a live stream in the middle of the day. Uh, I'm in a just chill hype mood, man, for sure. I mean, you know, it's August. It started off kind of rough, but hey, I mean, when it always rains before the rainbow, you already know, man. But yeah, let's see. Am I a certified hood classic? I don't know. Maybe I am. I guess. But yeah, I guess I'm a classic because doing this for like a decade. But let's see here. Hi, Kim. I want to let you know I don't feel that well. Want to wish me luck. It sucks. Also, sup, man. Well, I hope you get better, Johns. I'm not sure if like you have personal things going on or if you're sick or such, but always remember it rains before the rainbow, man. This month just starting off has been pretty tough, honestly. Yeah. The cool thing is like for my work, I've been getting like my schedule a little bit ahead of time, so it hasn't been like too stressful figuring out like days to like film and stuff, like all the plans for that. Um, but like in the middle of the month, before it's like the week before my birthday, I'm gonna be working that week a lot, you guys. So I'm just saying that I'm working like 5 days, and they're gonna be long shifts. So I'm gonna try my best to be continuing to put out content too. You know, I just keep the balance with like work and you know also YouTubing and also just being able to see friends and stuff. Got to maintain that balance, you know, because life's a balance. It's about maintaining that balance and just keeping it going. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that week there might not be as much stuff. I know there hasn't been as much stuff lately, mainly because just like funds for adulting and stuff, I haven't been able to get as much stuff. But I did get something today, so I will say that there's gonna be an unboxing today. Um and still waiting on the boosters. I did get random booster 29, by the way. I did get the latest, well, yeah, the most recent random booster with Kerbeus. I don't know if Kerbeus is in it, but I got some of the boosters. Um just gotta wait for it to get here, you know. All great things take time. It said it was supposed to be here like the third, a little bit late, but it's all good, man. Sometimes things happen, and fingers crossed that maybe soon it'll get here. Knowing my luck, it might even show up like after this. If knowing my luck, it might be after like the stream or something. If it actually comes today, I'll be hype as hell, man. But yeah, you know, just gotta be patient about stuff, you know. Ain't no biggie. I think it'll be cool. Doom Size got a BU version. What do I think about that? If they made a BU Death Scyther, that would be amazing, man. I would love to see that. Definitely. Do I have Zest Achilles? I don't have it yet. It just got released, so there's some Baytubers that might have it because they were able to like get the shipping on it really quickly. But you know, I've never been one about like overly stressing the shipping and stuff because it's expensive to get like overnight shipping and stuff like that. Like you can get it, but it costs a lot of money for that. And y'all know I'm a patient person. It's all I can be, you know. But you know when things get here, I'm gonna make the content on it, gonna be hype and all that good stuff, man. You know. So yeah, I did pre-order it though. It just hasn't been sent yet. So when it gets here, it'll get here. But yeah, it's personal. But I hope I feel better. You will, man. I know like personal stuff sucks and it gets rough, but you know, like I said, it always rains before the rainbow. You just gotta tough it out. I know sometimes it's like really damn difficult to do it. Even me personally, I broke down in front of my mom a couple days ago. So you know, I totally get it, man. Um, yeah, just sometimes life gets rough. You just gotta keep pushing through and spread the good vibes and positivity. That's why I put out the content on the regular. It helps me feel better with things I have going on. Hopefully helping you guys feel better, even if it's for like a couple seconds, you know. And just honored if it's like you come back on the regular and watch the videos and you're like, yo, your videos really helped me out. It means the world, man. Just love sitting and being my goofy self with it, you know, just being me, being real, all you can be, man. But yeah, yo, Day's up in here. Uh, I'm gonna try to say your last name. Beschermers? Is that how you say it? I tried to. Still playing Bakugan? I am. I just haven't had much time to freaking deck build. Deck building takes so much longer than it is to like make Beyblade combos and such. I am planning on like spending the majority of this day sitting there and really starting to deck build because there's a lot of profiles I want to make, especially being like on 109 now. 110 and 111 are both going to be special ones. I usually do every 10's a special one, but in this case being 111 triple ones, I'm doing a special one for that one too. But I have a lot of profiles planned. So yeah, mainly just been getting out like skits lately because not having many things to unbox and such. I'm like, I want to really get into the skit series, start getting things rolling with this second arc that I'm working on, and starting to plant the seeds big time. I might even make a skit after I finish with this live stream. But yeah, let's see. Have I ever gotten a sponsor? I have, dude. Even saying like Spin Master sent me stuff, like Hasbro once upon a time sent me stuff, even that they know I exist, man. You know. I don't know if they blacklist because like people might not like the products or anything. I just try to be like constructive and be real with it, you know. But I'm still honored they even like recognize me, even to send like those packages, like the boxes right there. Like you see the part of the Surge one, the Speed stuff. I made sure to like hold on to all the parts of that box and use it for a freaking design in here because that's just amazing that they even like sent that over, you know. And the same thing for the Bakugan box. Got the piece right there. Yeah, and I got the other pieces of the Bakugan box hanging right up here in the front display. But yeah, man, it's an honor for sure. Um, I wish they made a rainbow Bakugan like a Drago. I mean, they kind of have a rainbow Bakugan, like the Prisma Drago, and also like the Genesis Drago and Wrath. They're kind of like the rainbow Bakugan a little bit. They just don't have like a full like rainbow color scheme. But it would be cool if they did have it where like they made a hue where it's like a rainbow. Prisma Drago's wings kind of look like that. You know, I'm gonna look out for that thing big time. It's so cool. Uh, what's up, Jacoby? I'm doing pretty well, man. See here, I have a new Snapchat. I used to have my old account, but not anymore. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is the TCG alive again? Still on hiatus, but still kind of alive because you know people still wanting the cards and such and trying to pick them up and everything. But it is on hiatus. That's the sad part for it. I hope they take it out of hiatus and really focus on it with like legends and such going forward. Even if they don't have any new waves after like Geogon Rising, like if Secret to the Geogon and whatever the GG set is the last waves that they had planned for the TCG, just get them out there, man, and get the cards out there. Like why have them rot in warehouses? Might as well just get them out because you have so many fans that would want to pick them up, you know, and showcase like different cards with it. And you have so many other games that even during the pandemic and everything still managed to you know, put out cards on the regular. But yeah, let's see. My favorite BU Beyblade so far. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough, man, because they're all so cool for different reasons. I love the raw attack of Zephoid. I will definitely say that. Uh, I really love like the full out balance of Dragon, like having the attack, uh, but also just um, you know, like when it switches the modes, being more round and having the defense with it. But yeah, I think well more defensive starting off, and then it switches to the attack. But you know what I mean, like being diverse, like Tempest, like having the Tempest type of thing with it, but also Imperial with the oval shape. It's really cool. Makes it super diverse and it's awesome. Let's see. MSB, what's up, bro? Yo, Julian, thank you so much for the support. Peter, you're from the Philippines? Dude, that's insane, man. Like, thank you so much for tuning in. It always hits me extra in the heart, too. It's like, yo, you're watching from a different country, man. Like, that's insane. It's surreal. To this day, still surreal. I pulled Flare Dragon a few months ago. Yo, congrats, Tyler. Do you like the idea of Achilles being dual spin? I don't mind it at all, man. It just blew my damn mind when they said that it was dual spin on top of having the. I knew it was gonna have the different modes, but when they said dual spin, that's where I was just like, oh my, it's over. They made this thing more diverse than Astro. It is now the most diverse stock bay in the game, hands down, man. That thing is literally even more of a freaking chameleon shapeshifter than damn Astro Spriggan was. Astral's still a beast. For sure, and I think it's slept on. So people are like, "Oh, it burst too much." Like, I mean, that's the name of the game, burst. You know, at least it burst, but it's still so powerful. Literally, with all my 1v1s that I've done, Astral is not lost. Still, it has not lost. Even taking out like Z-Foid. Like, is don't sleep on Astral Spriggan. Put some respect on that man's name. I think Zest might have its number though. Maybe it's the one now that might be able to beat it, but I don't know. We'll see once it gets here. But yeah, I love Bakugan. Same, man. All right, Hunter. Um, will I join your Pokemon club? I mean, I'm a fan of Pokemon. I mean, I've got like, I don't know if I join like an exact club because like it'd be having meetings and stuff like that, and I've already got so much stuff on my plate. But I do have a friend code. I mean, anybody who gives a damn and wants to add me on my Switch, my friend code is 144978777769. You can go back and rewind this if you want to, as much as you want to get that. But yeah, that's my friend code. I play a lot of Pokemon on the regular. I play like a lot of Shield. I'm really hyped for Scarlet and Violet. I played Breath of the Wild quite a bit. I haven't played it in like some time because I did play it for like multiple thousands of hours. I played that a lot. Like Breath of the Wild is the game I played the most on the Switch, and I'm really hyped for the sequel. I've been playing the Mario Kart DLC a bit lately. You know, it's played through all the new maps with that, and yeah, those are the main things I play on there. But yeah, I'm trying to get through the Bakugan video game. Like having time to go and play the Bakugan video game. Just the battles are so long, man. But I want to play all the way through it. I really do, and then give my full thoughts like fully on it. Don't want to do that before I'm even finished with the game. But you know, just the battles are so long. By Yo Peter, thanks so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Prominence Valkyrie versus Z-Foid Excalibur. Uh, Maybe if I make a custom combo for Excalibur, I got to get another one. Well, I got to get multiple. I want to get at least one more because like Z-Foid in the high mode and the low mode is effective, and I only have one right now, so I definitely want to get one more. So I have one in the high mode, and then I can have one in the low mode, and then probably get another one at some point, so I can do a custom combo with it. Because Z-Foid, man, I love its attack, man. I love its attack so much. Have I heard of the new D&D live action movie that's coming out? I have not. Um, let's see. I'll have to get Zest much later. Yeah. I mean, if you got to sit and wait and save up to get some bays, hey, it's how it goes, man. Sometimes you just gotta sit and grind and save up to get some stuff. That's how it was for me for the random booster, you know. Like I was able to keep up with like things Bakugan wise and some things Beyblade wise, but just the booster was the thing I fell behind on, and you know, getting that resolved. Just hoping I pull a chain. If not, I'll have to get some more boosters, and I'll be like, damn it. But yeah, let's see. Which is stronger, Storm Pegasus from Burst or Greatest Raphael? Stamina wise, probably Raphael. Attack wise, if Pegasus can get the right hits in, it might have a chance against Raphael. Because I mean, some of the MFB remakes, like Storm Pegasus, it can hold its own with like GT base. Um, and some Super King bays, it still puts up a really good fight. But yeah, DB bays, it struggles a bit, but there's also a big time weight difference, you know, and it's a much more balanced system. Am I gonna get the new green, black, and white launchers? Like the cyber launchers, I am planning on getting those because they look so damn cool. I'm just hoping that they're not ridiculously priced. I would definitely love to get those because like DB launchers, it doesn't hurt to have multiple DB launchers because in my opinion, it's not the best launcher. You know, I love the Sparking launcher, the Super King launcher, just the issues it has with breaking, getting stuck and stuff. But the DB launcher, it's like they perfected it. They really perfected the launchers, and they just get so much power with them. I love it. But yeah. Full gimmick wise, I'd say my favorite's the Super King, but like power wise and everything, DB. Let's see. There's no beatings. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, heck, I'll be a part of your club. I mean, do you go and like play the Switch or anything? If you want to, feel free to add me on the Switch. Like, I get online and do like raid battles and stuff, you know, like raid dens and such. If I ever see like some friends are online or need people for raid dens, you might see me show up randomly and it'd be like, "Whoa, Kimbo, what the hell are you doing here in a raid?" Like I've had some people like go on social media and be like, "Yo, is this really Kimbo in here? What the hell?" I'm like, yeah. I just like joining raids and such, you know. I like doing some raid battles, and I'm glad they're coming back with Scarlet and Violet. This was a surprise live stream. It was. I was just like, you know what? It's the middle of the day, and I have not done really live streams in the middle of the day in a long time, mainly because like I'm filming and such using the sunlight during the day, and then also working. I usually work second shift, so then I do stuff on YouTube, and then I go in for my work and playing double duty. So while I work, usually that's when you guys are seeing the videos go out on here. So usually going double duty with it. When I get back late, I've been waking up early lately, so I've been just like staying really active, going for walks, lifting weights, and like jumping on my trampoline and everything. Because like I know it's a little personal thing saying this, but I mean over the winter I was like depressed, eating really bad. Like it was not good. I don't think I was in like the greatest state of mind or anything, but I was up to like 280. Like I was about Goldberg's weight. I was like 280. I know it's a thing of like, yo, Kimbo, but you're built and stuff. But I was eating a lot. But I just told myself, I'm like, just family issues and stuff. I gotta stay active and just like start working out and stuff more. And I always use the spring and the summer to do that big time because I like it when it gets really warm because I just get really active. I get hyperactive. I eat like maybe once a day. Um, but I'm constantly going around just doing stuff and just cranking on the regular. But I've shed like a lot of weight, you guys. I'm down to like I said, it was 280. I'm down to like 240 now, like in the realm of even like 230. I got up today, I think it was like 235. That's the goal I wanted to uh, be at by my birthday. And like just the fact that we're even here, like what, 20 days ahead or something like that. Yeah, man. Like that much ahead and actually hitting that goal right now, dude. Like it's a really good feeling. I'm like, oh my god, like feeling really energetic to go and do stuff like going on walks, filming, going to work and everything, and I just feel really energetic. Like honestly, a lot better headspace than it was before. So yeah, man. Uh, let's see here. Just got back from work, been busy with the bakugan Tcg deck, and I pulled a BB. You pulled a Battle Brawlers, Dan. Nice, dude. That's a good pull. That's a really good pull. Congratulations. Do you like Chain having yard dash? Do you think it should have had a better defensive driver? I'd say like I have no problem with yard. I wish they would have used yard metal. I wish it was yard metal dash because that way it would have helped out with the stamina. Because like the metal drivers, like adding the metal to it really helps them out for sure. Like I mean, look at orbit metal compared to orbit. Its stamina's a lot better. Its defense is a lot better because it has more weight. Same thing with like yard metal, and even like charge metal. Same thing. But I wish it would have been yard metal dash, but still being yard dash. I'm like, okay, I mean that works. It's a full raw defense type, so not even bad. But yeah, that's the only thing I'd say with it. The only releases that I'm like, I wish they'd switch different parts with it would be like chain, just because like yard metal dash instead of like yard dash, would have been better. But still not a bad choice. The main one for me is Ultimate Valkyrie, of course. I mean, nothing against like variable dash, just that like when it gets worn down, it scrapes big time. Just that they didn't put Ultimate Reboot Dash on it, like Ultimate Valkyrie, and they didn't put Ultimate Reboot Dash, especially with it being so rare and only coming on Prime Apocalypse. That's the only one I'd be like, eh. But I still love Ultimate though. Not trashing on Vault or anything like that. That just would have been the perfect combo for it, But maybe they thought it would have been too powerful. But, you know, still, I mean, they're paying homage to like the first season with Vault. If anything, could have been like high variable dash. They should have done so it didn't scrape as much. But still, Ultimate Valkyrie's a beast. Lots of Joy Cons for my Switch. Luckily, I have Master Controllers. I can't play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Oh man, I'm sad you lost your jump. If I could talk. I'm sad you lost your Joy Cons. I forgot you can't play that without the Joy Cons or such. Because it is a pretty fun game. I haven't played it in a long time, honestly. Like as soon as I beat it and got all the way through, I was like, okay, you know. Uh, Best I did this summer is me watching TikTok Mickey Mouse videos. Hey, that's still something, man. The Hoskins videos are hilarious. When do your 3D printed Beyblades there's well, when are they gonna come out of hibernation? Not for a long time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Not for a long time. But that's just gonna make it where the videos you've seen thus far with them are that much more special. So you have those to go back and watch. But it makes me happy that you guys have so much like interest and just like hype for them. Trust me, the wait will be worth it. Time will tell all. That's the thing I'm just gonna say with it. If you know, you know. But have I broken any DB launchers? I have not. I have not broken a single DB launcher. It's that solid of a launcher, man. I really, really like it. The Super King launcher is probably the launcher that I broke the most of, honestly. That or like the LR launchers around like Cho-Z time. You know, those two. We have a bunch of them both hanging up there for the display. But yeah, let's see. Imagine about the greatest Raphael breaking Kimbo's 3D printed Beyblade. Oh, my bays ain't breaking. They solid. They solid, man. I made sure they're solid. You know, because just that feeling of breaks and stuff. I have had like a break with Leonidas and Hydra both, but yeah, you know, I'll just say time will tell on, man. Did you see that Beyblade Burst Pro Series pack with Spriggan, Phoenix, and Dragon? I think it's really cool. If you had to make one, what three Pro Series would I do in a three pack? Oh, that three pack. Yeah, I did see that. I think it's for a really good price too, like $40 something, which that's not bad at all. Roughly $15 per bay, and they're like TT level quality. I know it's like, um, like them kind of repackaging some bays that were sitting on shelves and stuff big time. But that's still a really sick set. Like getting that for that price, you still get like a TT level freaking command, like Command Dragon. You also get Lord Spriggan or Lord Spryzen, And what was the other one? Perfect Phoenix? That's another really good one. So some really decent parts with that pack. So anybody who doesn't have, if you don't have them, I recommend picking up that three pack for sure. I debate getting that three pack. I have made customs with those parts and such. Just getting like duplicates, making custom combos for them. So I don't know if I'd pick it up. If anything, I'd probably pick it up for like a giveaway and such. So if I see it in stores, maybe I'll cop one and put it on the side. But yeah, like I said, I have plans for a giveaway. You see the boxes over there. But it's all Bakugan stuff. I just want to get more Beyblade stuff with it too. I want to mix like Beyblade and Bakugan stuff too. So it's not like, oh, you're focusing on this one side or this side more. Nah, man, I love them both. Just got to get the things for them. And with Beyblade, it's like just been making some duplicate combos because some of the bays I haven't had that many of, and I really want to try to make like custom combos with them and see how they stack up. Because I love doing like the team battles and stuff. It's the perfect way of showing. But yeah, have I seen Bob's Burgers? I have. I haven't watched this series like real crazy, but I have watched Bob's Burgers. It's probably one of those shows I'm going to get into a lot more. Been watching like more TV, and I'm trying to watch more TV too, because just all working, playing makes Kimbo a dull boy. But nothing against like filming or anything. I love filming this stuff, with the channel, just like work, and then besides that, I mainly just been gaming and stuff, and I haven't watched that much TV in years, honestly, and I'm like, I really should. Especially with like how wrestling is, how WWE is with Triple H being in charge, dude. That has had me so hype. I actually am like, I have to tune in every single damn Monday and Friday and also Wednesday just to see what's happening because under this new era with WWE, like I'm hyped, dude. Like there's something big every single episode so far, and it's making me so happy. When they I'm just gonna geek about WWE for a second. When they brought back Bailey, I was hype as hell. But the thing that shocked me was like when they brought out Io Sky. They named her now, but Io Shirai. I was like, oh my god, they got Io back. But when they brought out Dakota Kai, I lost my damn mind. I'm like, she ain't even signed. What is going on? Triple H, Triple H. Like I was flipping out. But this past Friday, I was at work, but I got the word after, seeing the highlights and everything. When Karrion Kross showed back up, I damn yelled. I was like, bro, oh my god, thank you. I wanted this man to show back up, man. I'm like, he was one of the top two that I really wanted Triple H to get back, and he got him back and put him already in the main event picture. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see how the product's gonna go forward, man. I've been this hype about wrestling, at least WWE wrestling, in a couple years. Like, I mean, it's been good. The product's been pretty good. But just all the layoffs and everything, and all the talent they released had me bummed big time. But now coming back and Trill utilizing the talent and seeing the talent you have, because Triple H knows how to do that really well. That's why now everybody's so excited that he's in charge of creative now. Like, it's going to be good. In a week alone, that man has turned everything on his damn head. And it's so good. It's so good, man. But I've been trying to save up on an Xbox X, so probably not going to go as crazy on Bakugan until I get the new Xbox. Hey, that's fair enough, man. That's a big investment too. I know those things aren't cheap. I definitely want to save up and like get an Xbox X too. You know, I don't even have an Xbox One. My dad has a PS5. But like the newest Xbox I have is literally a 360. That was at the very end of its time period because you know I got it for Jet Set Radio Future because I love that game. I'm still hoping for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk to come out this year. I really hope it does because that's like the homage to it, and I've just been waiting so long for it for sure. Um, Two of my DB launchers broke on the same day. Dang, dude! Managed to break two DB launchers. I must have a powerful launch. Pulling the lane, just let it rip. Breaks the launcher. um, is that Bakugan on the ceiling? Yeah, it's the Bakugan mat, actually. Uh, yeah, decided to put that on the ceiling. I'm even using the ceiling and being creative with it. Um, that Zephoid battle with Guilty and Astro was very crazy. Yeah, man, it was intense. Zephoid doesn't play. It puts in that work, man. It shows how good it is with its right rotation attack. I'd say it's on par, at least on par with Ultimate. And that's saying something because Ultimate's a freaking monster. But Zephoid is a damn monster as well. Makes me so happy. Waiting about the battle of the 3D printed Bay against the Dynamite Bays. Time will tell all, Donzel. Just got to be patient. You know how it goes with me. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just got to be patient. I have plenty of plans. So if anybody's worried, like, oh, hey, what are you going to do after Beyblade ends? Like, BU is supposed to be done probably at the end of this year, unless they extend it. And there's not going to be any more releases. Well, y'all already know you don't have to worry about that with me. I'm going to be doing Beyblade stuff for years, man. I'm going until I literally have nothing left. I still have a little bit of MFB stuff left to do. It's just on hiatus right now because I got to try and make some custom bays for it. And that's why it's on hiatus, anybody who doesn't know. But there's plenty of MFB Homage Series battles to go back and watch. You know, all the Giant Stadium battles and such. I went through every battle and every single season because I paid full direct homage to the show with that. I literally watched the show, went in with each battle, with each bay and such, and yeah. Besides like some of the side characters with like the plastic bays and such, like there's no point trying to save up and get those, like them being big time amounts of money and stuff. You know what I mean? But for the most part, got them all. And yeah, I do plan on doing the same thing with Burst, just so you know. But that won't happen until after I finish the Burst skits. It's like the same kind of time frame how I did with MFB. It's gonna be the same exact thing for Burst. So I'm just saying that now. Let's see. I remember I was 6 watching your Beyblade skits. Jupiter was my favorite since he was one of the underdogs. Yo, I'm honored, man. I'm honored that you've been watching them for that long. I really did enjoy like the story I did with Jupiter, him just coming from the city and such, and the story with all the bays being in the city, incorporating the city with that, you know. Uh, yeah, I really did love making like the original Beyblade skit series, and I love doing the Zero G ones as well because I was able to be just as creative with those. And you know, with the Burst skits, it's gonna be the same thing. The most recent ones, there's a church up the road, and I've been, you know, trying to be really active and losing the weight and everything. Like I said, walking like a good mile at least each day, because even like walking up there and walking back down at least is a good mile. It has to be. Um, and just showing off like the church, you know. The one day that big rainstorm happened and I legit lost my flip flop. I was scared that my phone was gonna get wet. I was like, oh my God, I was terrified, man. I went into the freaking woods. It was downpouring that bad to where you couldn't even see across the street. I was literally like, you guys might not know this because you just see like the outside part of it, but I was terrified, dude. I had my I'm blessed that I brought my bag with me because if not, I might have had to get a new phone and everything would have been screwed. So I risked it all just to make that skit for you guys, you know, with Rose Rage. But hey, it paid off. It paid off, dude. And it made that much more intense with the rain. But I had to legit go into the woods and hide under trees because it was downpouring that bad. And then I used my own body to shield it. Like I was drenched. My shirt was drenched. My shorts were drenched and everything. I'm like, I can't have any electronics on me, otherwise they're screwed. So I'm just glad that I brought my bag. If I didn't bring my bag, it would have been bad. It would have been uber bad. But hey. So thank you, Arliss Jacobs, for the bag, because freaking that tie-dye bag legit saved my ass in a major way. I don't even lie. You know, I lost my flip-flop with that, and then y'all saw it when I filmed. It was literally a giant puddle, man. But I just went along with it. I'm like, if I'm coming up here, damn it, I'm getting the footage. And at least I got the footage, so it paid off. My shoe broke, because, you know, it's the second time my shoe broke since shoe. You know, like the reaction I had where Shu showed back up in Super King. It was the battle after Wayne and Louie, you know, faced off. You know, well, after the battle of Wayne and Louie. And then I broke my flip flop with that. Well, the curse is on because I broke my flip flop with that too. I walked back home looking like a crazy person with one flip flop on, holding the other one, holding my stadium, got my bag on my back. But then I just had one flip flop, so I'm barefoot on one foot and then one flip flop. But hey, it happens, man. I just gotta get a new pair of flip flops. It happens. But yeah, at least a cool backstory with it. Let's see. What about Iron Dimension? What do you mean? Like, well, Dimension Metal? That's a driver I'd really want to see, honestly. Like, I know they went with Quattro Dash instead. I was like, maybe the new Achilles could have like Dimension Metal or something, because I really like the gimmick for Dimension. Just the bad part is that it's rubber on the inside, and how they do the metal drivers, they really improve the performance of some bays. Like I said, Orbit to Orbit Metal improved Orbit for sure. Yard Metal improved Yard for sure. Charge Metal honestly improved Charge for sure. So they would do like a dimension metal where the bottom part, instead of it being rubber, being metal, to where all you could switch all those modes. It won't wear down nearly as quick, and you could actually use all the different modes. So it could switch between like the defense and stamina mode. When it gets hit, it could be like, oh, circle around, and then switch to another mode, getting taller, then go into the stamina, like how Achilles is supposed to, but just like the rubber wearing down big time, you know. But yeah, dude. So let's see. Sorry, I just got my my ringtones on. There we go. All right, getting notifications and stuff. But let's see. Iron Dimension. Yeah, you know, like Dimension Metal would be cool. BU is finally making high mode more usable since DB really had no reason. Yeah, exactly, Tyler. I definitely agree. How they're switching it up with the different modes. You know, like even with chain, I think the chains are unlocked on the outside when it's in the high mode, but then the low mode they were tracked in. And then for Gatling, it's in the round mode and the high mode, but then it can switch to the oval shape mode when it gets hit in the low mode. And the biggest case, especially being Zephoid, the fact that the high mode and the low mode are both very useful, it makes it a diverse attacker, man. Utilizing both the high and the low mode in a very, very awesome way. It makes me so happy, like how strong Zephoid is even stock wise. Have I ever broken a bay clean through like the anime? Like fully clean through? No. The worst break was Poison Pegasus. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen that video where the damn thing exploded in the middle of the video. Besides that, like the majority of breaks were like from face bolts and stuff, but that actually broke the wheel. Um, I haven't had that many breaks with burst. Like the main one was like Wild Wyvern, the purple one. Broke that multiple times. I wish I would have saved like some of the layers. Some of the layers I did throw out, but I saved the Baldor that broke. But yeah, so you know, Wild Wyvern, the purple one, broke that like 2 times. So I'm like, I don't even want to battle with the TTW2 anymore because that thing breaks so easily. But you know, not even being the craziest layer. But uh, Wild Wyvern multiple times. Inferno Ifrit when I2 first came out because it wasn't reinforced. The orange one wasn't reinforced. So the first battle I did, it broke. And I was like, oh my god, this is the first battle I just did with this thing. I haven't even had it face the other base. Oh man. I was bumming about it big time. But yeah, you know. So you know, sometimes breaks happen. And also like Baldor. Broke my Baldor before, but I got a replacement one for it. But none of them ever like had like a clean in half break. It's been like a chunk of it taken out, like you know. I'm considering getting into Bakugan. What starter kit should I get? If you're just getting into it, I mean, I'd recommend getting the Genesis collection. It just came out recently. It's on Amazon for like 40 bucks, and the Bakugan with it are pretty dang good. Like Genesis Drago and Genesis Wrath are both really strong, and yeah, the other Genesis Bakugan in it are also really, really strong too. And even just like Evolution's Bakugan in general, they all have some pretty good stats for sure. Like they're definitely strong and usable. I wish they named Vex Lucius, variant Lucius. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't mind the name Vex. You know, like variant was a cool name, but yeah, and it was given they were gonna switch it from Lucifer, even though the Hasbro was gonna keep that. What's up, JH Games? How you doing, man? What would they do for BU Salamander? imagine like high operate dash. I can imagine them putting high operate dash on Salamander, like for real. Just be like, let's just make it taller so it still jumps and has the same gimmick and everything. You know, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Have you seen the big end of season QD stadium set though? Uh, you mean the one with the 6 bays? I have seen that. I saw a little bit of Zenki's video with it. I didn't go into like big time details. I don't want to know everything with it, but yeah, I did see that set. I'm definitely gonna try to save up and get that set, and also the double decker stadium set. Just Hasbro sets being expensive is gonna take me a little bit, but I'm definitely planning on getting them because the double decker stadium, you already know, man. Like Hasbro, people can say what they want to about their bay quality and such, and it's understandable and such, but people can be fans of whatever they want to be a fan of, whether it's like you're a Hasbro fan, you're a TT fan, you know, we're all Beyblade fans, and you shouldn't sit and ridicule one another over it. At the end of the day, we all love the game, so we should support each other, you know? People have their own opinions with things, and it's just like how normal life is, you know? But yeah, but say what you want to about the Beyblade quality, like the stadium quality. I love what Hasbro does with their stadiums. They make unique stadiums that stand out in a major way, dude. It's really good. I really dig what they do with the stadiums. Um, but yeah, let's see. I wish we got a GT Fornius and tried it. Yeah, true. I mean, if we got a Fornius, they probably use like high yard metal or something like that. I mean, yard metal. I mean, hell, even if they did yard metal dash with it, I wouldn't be mad. Not the one with Phoenix and Devastate. Yeah, the other one. Da, 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 da. People use a dynamite launcher with a 3D printed Beyblade. That'll maybe use full power. I wish it happens in reality. Like I said, Donzel, you just gotta be patient, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't built in a day, but you know I have big time plans. How's it going, Nathaniel? How's it going, dude? I'm doing pretty good. The Bakugan and Bakugan cards I ordered just arrived. Wish me luck on the polls, y'all. Yo, brawler, you got this, man. Sending that good luck. Sending that good luck. Leave the fists. Leave the fist or the thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat, y'all. You got this, man. I hope you get some good polls. Let's see. They really forgot Vault had siblings after Cho-Z. Not really. They just didn't feature them, which makes me sad. Especially like Toko's case, because like he had tried it. Like they could have, like if they made a BU Trident, they could have it where he comes back in. But, you know, or at least pay homage to him. You know, because Trident's one of those bays I would have loved to see get like a big time upgrade. Because that cushion gimmick with it is so cool, man, for sure. Let's see. The shows have been very good lately. Yeah. Oh, for WWE, oh, hell yeah, man, it's been amazing. Boa got low key abandoned, like kinda, but I mean, it's also a special case because Bahamut always had a different character with each season. So we had Boa, then we had Blind, and then we got Basara, you know. So they were all different characters for Bahamut. So at least there's that. But let's see here. What's up, dude? I'm here. I just got done mowing, or I would have been here at the start. Oh, Colton, you're good, man. I appreciate you even stopping by for sure. But welcome to the chat. Just dropping in. My boy Ruby Dragos up in here. What's good, dude? Just drop in to say hi, bro, before I gotta go to bed or work tonight. Gotta put in those hours before I head up. You said it, man. Before I head up your way for your birthday. Super hyped for it, man. So. Ruby Drago's coming up for my birthday, you guys, so it's gonna be hype. You already know, gonna probably have a big time brawl and such. It's gonna give me a reason to clear off the table because I've had so much stuff on the table for the longest time. Yeah, it'll give me a reason to clear out the table and have some brawls and stuff. And I know I gotta make some more profiles for sure, dude, that he can face when he gets up here. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, I'm really excited for it, dude. And good luck at work. You got this, man. I'm gonna be on a big time work stretch too before my birthday, cause saving up money so I can get stuff too, you know. Let's see here. That's actually me, but with one launcher. Dang, man. Just the people like the DB. The DB launcher doesn't break easily. That's for sure. Like I get the Super King one. That one breaks a good amount. Like I was personally pulling the Lane Valhalla with the sparking launchers. Like straight up, I was like Lane. I battled with them and then just busted. And then that's why I'm like, you know what? I know people are like, oh, you can fix them and such. I'm like, nah, man. It shows the work that goes in. You know, you look up and you see all the launchers that you battle with and that broke. it just shows all the work that went in. You know, I could always get like another launcher, and the DB launchers are solid, dude. And I have a bunch of launchers on standby and such too, like some older launchers, some newer launchers. Some launchers like they're kind of broken, so they might not work in a certain rotation with the LRs, but they might work in left or work in right. You know, but when they get busted, they're going right up there too. You know. What would they even do for the next system? I've seen people wanting me to talk about like the fourth gen because I know they basically confirmed there's going to be a fourth gen. Um, I personally don't know. I'd be like, maybe they just find a way to incorporate all the different systems with it. Like they go with like some jaggedness of like the original Beyblade, the weight of like Metal Flight, and also Burst, and then maybe some gimmick like Burst. I don't know. If even if the system was like a full hybrid of all those systems somehow, and they just they make it all into one system, that would be really cool. I think that would be dope. Like if they do like an end game type thing, and then we see characters from all the different series, that would be wild. Would it happen? Probably not. It'll just be like a new cast and everything. And I'm not even sure what they do for like the system because just Burst was just so innovative, man. Like even the weight of Burst bays, we're getting up there with the weight of MFB bays at the end. Like for real. Like you got some bays coming out that are stock that are like high 70s, low 80s in grams. Got some synchromes that are about that same weight, man. So, yeah. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how it goes. I think at some point I'm gonna get a spare Brave for the Evolution driver, so I can give it to Ultimate. Hey, not a bad choice. I mean, Evolution's a nice choice even for Ultimate because a lot taller and doesn't scrape nearly as much. Let's see. Do I have any new plans on making 3D Beyblades? Not too much. Maybe something in mind, but not much because I'm happy with the bays I got now, and it's just like time will tell all. I know people say like, oh, you should make evolutions for them or such. They don't really need evolutions. Maybe in time I might, and maybe I might even make pre-evos because I've seen some people like get inspiration from my bays and make even pre-evos for them. Straight up, those people. If you're making pre-evos for the bays and such, um, and you hit me up and you'd be like, yo, I'd get it printed and stuff, I would incorporate them with the skits. Hands down 100%, because some of them are so freaking cool, dude. Just being on the real. I like incorporating you guys with the skits big time. Uh, I'm planning on having a CBT soon. So I'll say I'm going to probably try to have. Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to try to have CBT9. Well, CKT9. I call them custom knockout tournaments. I'm going to try to have CKT9 before my birthday. So within the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna make the video for it and then try to make the actual like big time battle for it. Because I got some spare parts on the side. It's how I always incorporate you guys. So you choose from the parts. I make your combos and such. Win or lose, every single one of you gets put into the skits. That's how I always do it. It's how I incorporate you guys with the skits as well. There's also going to be a fun little twist with this one. I will say that. Yeah. Maybe I'll have both 9 and 10. I don't know if I'll have both 9 and 10 before my birthday, but I'll at least have 9. I do have 10 planned as well. And if not before my birthday, before it's cold, that one will happen. So, yeah, just putting that out there. So, let's see here. I know Excalibur hits like a train because I was always right. Well, I mean, it's a given that it hits like a train, man. Like, considering how the shape is for that thing, I'm just so glad that it's like the high and low mo both working. As my clicks, AEW guy with WWE going full Triple H mode wrestling has got me more and more interested. Oh, for sure, man. Um, so you're a big time into AEW fan? Yeah, that's fair enough, man. They still put out some really awesome product. The main thing is just like Tony buying like contracts for all these wrestlers, but he's got to showcase them more. That's the main thing, like showcasing all the talent. Because some of them not being showcased too much is more like getting all the talent. Because like, oh hey, they're coming from WWE, and I'm going to put them under contracts and stuff. But showcase your talent as well. I mean, it's still really really good, no doubt. Just showcase them big time. And now with things being under Triple H and WWE, their talent is even going to be showcased more. So it's going to be like iron sharpens iron. Just being a wrestling fan, this is a big time period because it's like WWE putting out this high quality. It's going to make every other competitor step up that much more with the quality they're already doing and make it just so good. It's what a time to be a wrestling fan, man. It's going to be great. Broke my DB launcher on day 2. Dang, man. Holy crap. Imagine Takara makes voice controlled bays next gen. Maybe they're all electronic, like how Genesis and Dragon were with their drivers. maybe that's it. Maybe that's the gimmick. They're all electronic, except they'll probably be a bit more expensive. But yeah. Um, Kimbo was inside the church to do a Beyblade battle with the skits. That would make me laugh so hard if you did that. No, I wasn't trying to go into that church. They probably look at me like I'm nuts or something like that. I actually tried to break into the church, but I filmed on the outside though, at least. So, yeah, let's see here. My favorite Beyblade setup, my fastest Beyblade combo going around the stadium. I don't know about the fastest combo. I mean, any of them with like a hard launch, like a big time driver, like extreme dash or variable dash. Well, no, well, yeah, worn down variable dash, extreme dash, spiral dash. Like some of them move around really, really quick, dude. But yeah, what they even do for the next gen? They launched themselves, probably electronic. That's my guess, anyways. Broke my phone in a pool. Oh, white blue wolf. I'm sorry, man. That's the worst. I got scared. I was gonna lose my phone in that storm for sure. Thanks for doing my Beyblade burst kit suggestion on my other account, which was Huga's Beyblade 123. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, I have a lot of plans for the skits. Just y'all gotta remember, it takes time in order to tell a story with the skits. So it's not gonna be like, oh, hey, we're gonna get to the craziness with the skits right away. I gotta build it up. Every character's getting their shine, every bay's getting their shine and such. It's just about that big time build up because no bay left behind. It's one of my big time phrases. So my first skit series, well, both of them featured every non-anime Metal Fight Beyblade that I had. And then after going through that and all the characters got revealed at the very end with the big time battles, then I could do my collection update and show off like the full collection and everything with it, which is blessed, dude. Even being able to get to the point to do that. It's gonna be the same thing with Burst. I don't want to show off everything because then it'll be like, oh, you'll know everything that's gonna happen, and that's no fun. That's why I like adding the mystery with it and such. I'm a big fan of mystery. So, um, yeah, Iger and King turn Super Saiyan. Yeah, they both do with their hair going wild and all the power coming off of them. Do I order Beyblades from Amazon? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Usually I'll get them from like the Portal Zero, Mall of Toys, Bays and Bricks. But yeah, I don't know if like Bays and Bricks or Mall of Toys even know I exist or anything. Like I'd love to have like a promo code and such. So when you guys get stuff, you can get a nice little discount. I know they do that for some day tubers, and I'd be blessed if they hit me up for sure. But yeah, let's see here. I think the chat is delayed on his end phone, so it might be a while for him to get your messages or comments. It's not delayed. It's just that I'm one person, and I'm also trying to read all your comments. So none of you guys are thinking that I'm ignoring your comments. That's the thing. I'm going through one by one, but I'm trying to catch up. But I gotta have like motor mouth in order to do it. Burst ending is sad. Yeah. I wish it didn't leave on such a cliffhanger. How do I feel about the Zest Blade being a top tier attacker? I'm hype as hell about it, man. The fact that like the actual balance mode still has the big time hits with it, and then the attack mode is that much more attacking. Dude, I'm so excited that it's that diverse. How do I feel about Random Booster 30? I don't know anything about Random Booster 30, so, and yeah, I don't know everything about it, but I'm hyped. I know it's supposed to be like a night evo, and I'm pretty hyped about that. I think that's an interesting choice, definitely. I can imagine it having like high eternal dash or something like that. Um, Maybe they'll use a disc like Giga or Tapered or something. Honestly, if they use Tapered, I wouldn't be mad just because like they used Karma for Dragon and Drum had that big time connection with Louis because they battled in the team battles and everything. It was the most unique pairing for sure with that entire tournament. And they paid homage to like their friendship and stuff with that by having Karma. So if it had Tapered, I wouldn't be very mad about it. Some people might be like, "Oh, that's stupid. Why are they using Tapered on this? Why not a new disc or anything?" But if they reuse one like Tapered, I wouldn't be too mad. Just because like Tapered, if they use Tapered specifically, I wouldn't be mad. Just because like Kit trained with Free in order to get stronger to even have Air Knight. That's a story that Kit went through in season 3. He literally was pulling boulders around with your boy Free De La Hoya, and that's how he got so strong. So that would show the training he had with Free if it had Tapered. So yeah, how many stadiums do I have? A bunch. They're up there, but there's a bunch. And I know people are like, why haven't you used like a lot of the stadiums? Use the same stadium because that stadium's for like the testing and the big time battles because they're so strong that literally the stadium even breaks apart with some of the battles. I'm saving those ones for skits because I want to showcase them big time with that. But yeah, and I believe Logan Paul's in WWE. I'm not too surprised with how he was at like Mania, and I mean he had a good performance. So yeah, I'm not too shocked. Probably just gonna save him for like the big time events though. But I mean, it shows he can entertain as much as like there's mixed views about him and controversy, which very well understandable and stuff with it. Gotta admit, he did well so far with what we've seen from him. He's done well. Can Lucifer the End beat Raphael with stamina? Hell no. Ain't no way. Raphael's definitely winning that. Because Lucifer the End with its same spin is not very good. Opposite spin, it's a monster. But same spin, eh. Um, I'm new to Bakugan. How do you use Diamond Bakugan in the game? Because the card looked like an ability card rather than a character card. So the way the diamonds go, you have the actual character card that comes with it, and that's the main character card for it. So you have the original faction for the Bakugan, and then the diamond is its evolution. So in order to use the diamond, you see the number that's on the side for it. So for example, like 3, that's how much energy you need in order to play it. So you need 3 energy in order to put out that diamond evo. That's how the diamonds work. And yeah, so they're like an evolution for the Bakugan. I feel like Hasbro fell off. It's a fair enough thing for you to feel, you know, just the quality compared to TT, not having as much weight or everything. I just say it as it is, you know. But sometimes, like, some people are big fans of Hasbro, and you know, like, if they are, don't sit there and judge them or anything. Like, hey, they just enjoy Beyblade, they just enjoy the Hasbro side, you know. But yeah, I personally love like both companies for different reasons. I love Hasbro stadiums. Wish the quality could be better for some of the bays because just like the TT level, how they're supposed to be with a lot of them, it's like it's freaking fantastic. Some cool gimmicks under Hasbro's side, but just like you know, you see the power and stuff. The difference is clear. That's why I call it the Great Schism. You know, like how the Sheikah and Yiga and Zelda split off in the same group. Well, like basically Hasbro and TT being on the same tier when it came to single and dual layer base, but then of course like the third season, Cho Z Turbo, that's where it started, you know, and ever since then it's been that way. But yeah. Let's see. Pro Series is somewhat good for Hasbro. Yeah, they're pretty decent parts for sure. Just the main thing is just getting over the teeth wear issue and such. But the quality, at least we're able to get like some TT level kind of bays on our soil and stuff, you know, and be able to get them in the stores, which is really cool. Da da da. A new snow. Okay, I got you, Hunter. Let's see. It's true. Oh, yo, what's up, Darkstone? How's it going, man? It's an ability card, specifically an Evo card. Once in hand, you use the required energy to evolve the basic Bakugan into its dynamo. Yeah, what he said. Um, and my boy. I still roll the Diamond Bakugan as normal until you evolve it. You don't need to have its basic evolution in toy form to play the game. Only the Diamond card, its Evo, and the character card. Yeah, that's true. Exactly what he said. Da da da. What do I think about the Sonic movie too? I haven't even seen the first one, honestly. I gotta see Sonic the Hedgehog and then see the second one too. Beyblade Rubber Gen. Maybe if they just use full rubber, that'll be hilarious. Glass Gen. I don't know if they do that. That'd probably break too easily. Paper Gen, Air, Rock, Electric. Oh my god. The different elements. Like Captain Beyblade when you get all the different elements together. Captain Planet! Or Captain Beyblade. The top is yours! Let it rip. But yeah, BU form of Wyvern would be good too. That would be really cool. I'd love to see a BU Wyvern. What stadium should I get for a fast Beyblade to go around the stadium? I'd say the Attack Stadium. Has one of the best ridges for sure. And just when it comes to testing, I always use the Attack Stadium for testing. Nothing against the BU Stadium or the DB Stadium, you know. Just basically definitely stall on that outer ridge, you know. You ain't safe really anywhere in the Attack Stadium. It's the Attack Stadium for a reason. You go in and get the major attacks. It shows the full raw attack, defense, stamina, whatever of both bays. Let's see. Upload the video of the brawl between you and Ruby John. Oh, I will for sure. I did last year, and I will this year too for sure. How do I feel about Legacy Leonidas? It's freaking awesome, man. I know there's like somebody out there is making like Legacy Leonidas, and I think even like some people doing some of the customs for Bakugan that weren't released, like how like Leonidas. You know, I don't know if they made Vladitor, but if they did, oh my god. You know, like Ultimate Drago, Silent Naga as well. I would pick those up. I just don't know who does them, but I would definitely get in contact with them and I want to get them and want to review them. No doubt. I know they'd be 3D printed. It would take a little bit to save up for them, but it would be worth it, man. I freaking love those Bakugan. They all had such cool designs. Beyblade Burst Ultimate X, Ultimate Cross Sonic the Hedgehog. If they make like a Sonic Beyblade, I mean, they got a Hello Kitty Beyblade on the way, you know. Beyblade worth getting into? I would definitely say so, man. It's a lot of fun. I understand that in your opinion that all main characters should be the protagonist for season 7, even though the series ended. But in my opinion, they should make season 7 Vault should be the main protagonist. I think it should be both because they're all protagonists. You can't leave them out. You literally can't. Like if you're gonna have a final series or a final season, you should have all the protagonists in it. You should have like a lot of the big time powerful characters that are convincingly like, oh my god, powerful in that, and then have an end game setup. You know, the last Bay is rumored to be Lucifer, and even if it was like, if they would have done the show and it would have been like, oh, hey, Lane just goes crazy with his power again, or he goes through like the snake pit, and maybe he becomes the big bad. Like if they did like the whole snake pit Requiem project thing, except instead of with Shu, it's with Lane this time. Like they find Lane, they kidnap him, and then put him through this. I would have been fine with that build up. It would have been a sick build up for season 7, and then it would have been like, hey, either all the protagonists working together to beat him, or if it just came down to like Vault and Lane at the very end, if those were the two, like if Lane was the evil and then Vault was, you know, the true one, and then they had flashbacks to even when they battled in like season 5, that would have been sick, dude. Like I would have loved that for sure. Like even if Vault was the last one standing, because Vault's the one that has been in every single season. So if it came down to him winning it all, I would not have no problem with that if they would have done the show. But sadly, they didn't do it, and you know that's why I just let it rest now at this point. But yeah, Iga versus Pain will be a dogfight. That would be intense, man. Especially under this format. In this format, I see Iga winning. He would break through Phoenix. You know. Because I mean, he managed to break through Phi's Phoenix. Like Pain, you'd probably be able to break through too. Let's see. Ball's been started season 1. Yeah, I saw that. Favorite wrestler is Kofi Kingston. Kofi's freaking awesome, man, for sure. Kofi Mania was sick. I'm so glad he became WWE champion back then. The only thing that pisses me off is how they had him squashed to Brock. Like he could have put up a good fight, but instead it was a squash. Like, come on. Beyblade or Lego? I'd say Beyblade. I don't mind Legos though. I played with them when I was younger. Beyblade Burst BU all in one set. BU swords for the launchers with a new stadium. Recolor of Perseus with a new blade. Xanthus High Excel Dash. I don't know if I'd use High Excel Dash. I'd put something like Dimension Metal Dash or something. And 4 with Gold Astro Bahamut Nexus S Adventure 2. I mean, that sounds like an interesting set. Would I ever join WWE if I could? I don't know if I would, honestly. Like, that's being on the road for a lot, dude. And honestly, if you think about it, if I already get a big-time job like that or WWE or something like that, and all my time would be dedicated to that, I wouldn't be able to game as much. Like, I'd be able to game and stuff on the outside, but it would be such a hectic schedule. I wouldn't be able to put out content for you guys. I wouldn't have the time to put out as much as I do now on the regular. Even with my own job, I had my hours reduced, so I had the time to sit and make the videos and stuff for you guys, you know, because I take doing this very seriously, you know. I hope one day I could do it full time. I'd be honored to, but yeah, you know, it's just about having that balance, because even that week where I'm working 5 days, it's going to be difficult for me to put out videos big time. You know, so that's just me saying that to be real. And my big goal is to try and hit 8,000 videos total on my channel before my birthday. I'm less than 100 away, but you know, I got about 3 weeks, and I guess we'll just see what we get. I mean, I think I'm on the path there, because still consistently putting out and stuff. But yeah, I hope to get there before on my birthday. But yeah, let's see here. That's because his father gave it to him for Christmas. Valkyrie chose him as their partner. I know, but you also can't have bias with it, Tom. You know, you can't have full bias with it. I go in without bias. Like, hands down, Vault's a legend. But there's a lot of bladers that are legends as well that deserve to come back. And just can't have that bias with it, you know. Let's see here. I wonder why BU Dragon is not in the high mode in the battle. Why I don't use BU Dragon in the high mode? Because, like, the high mode with it, it's like, it's cool that it switches up and it locks in. But I don't know. I don't feel like the stamina is like too crazy with it, because it's in the high mode. But it is one of the ones I thought about getting in the high mode. You know, like getting another version in the high mode, because it's different in the high mode than it is the low mode. The only ones I thought about that were like Chain, but Chain's gonna be would be difficult to get even if I pull one. You know, getting another one because we ran a booster, and then maybe another Gatling and definitely another Z Foid. But yeah. let's see here. I'm still torn because Hideki Sanada made the decision of ending the anime. That way, we all. I know, Tom, but you gotta come to terms with it and just accept it at this point, man. You know, like I said, you guys know I think it would be wasted. Like I think it's totally wasted potential because look at all the bays we're getting now, and imagine if we had an anime, a show with all these bladers coming in with these bays. Like imagine the events that be going on right now. You'd be having like Jaka and Jan going around right now. Drum would be in the mix. Ken or Kensuke would be in the mix. Bell would be in the mix. You have all the other characters like Vault, Free, Shu, Louie, etc. that have bays already that could be in the mix of this. You know, but it was their choice. But yeah, yo, HM Warriors up in here. Y'all better go and show this man some love for sure. But HM Warriors up in here. How's it going, dude? I wish BU would be longer so we can get more Evos. Honestly, same, Nathaniel. I wish that they'd at least extend it to like February. They usually stop like the series in like March. So I wish they'd at least extend it to like January, February. You know, like some releases in January, put out some more in February. You know, like some last ones. Because the bays that have yet to be confirmed that I'd love to see. Well, I mean, basically, it's like we're getting Night with the last random booster. Then we're gonna get Helios and Hyperion. I won't be surprised if there's like a Helios gear and a Hyperion gear. Those are the gears that go on Belial. You know, like for Divine. One of them's gonna be like what the L gear was. One of them being like what the V gear was. You know, it would make full sense if we get like the last gears for Belial with the Helios and Hyperion. But getting a new Helios and Hyperion apparently is Spriggan, which that's the one I'm just kind of about because I'm like Astro's already a solid. It's already a solid final form for Spriggan, and that slot could go to another bay, but you know, might be a Spriggan and Lucifer. I believe that's the confirmed list, but like so many other bays that could be included, like a Hades, like a Zeus, like an Apocalypse, like a Genesis, you know, like a Trident. That's definitely on my list, I'd say too. Like Diabolos. Like all of those would be amazing choices, man, to see like a final version of them. Do I watch Koryak Kenshin? Not much. I don't really watch Koryak Kenshin. I gotta go. Yo, Hunter, thanks for coming by, man. Let's see here. Just wondering when or if they're gonna do more or move on to pro sparking. Probably after like the next wave. I mean, if anything, maybe one more wave of Rise stuff. Because I mean, the latest one has Knockout Odax. It has Attacked Luinor, and it has Venom Devilos. Which they went backwards with Devilos, which was really wild. But you know, I can imagine them doing one more wave with Rise. And if so, if they do one more wave, yeah, one more wave. The bays I really want to see with it would be I'd really want them to do Royal Genesis, so like Regalia Genesis, but Royal Genesis, you know, they did Apocalypse with the Mugen Lock. Regalia Genesis or Royal Genesis would be a solid pick because it's also stuck in the set like how Apocalypse is. They made Apocalypse. Genesis would be another one up there for sure, especially if they actually make the electronic driver. If they do that, I'd be like, oh. But at least like make the layer, you know. Even if they make like a custom combo for it and switch it up. But like Royal Genesis, I'd say the solid ones would be Royal Genesis, Eclipse Genesis, both versions of Genesis, and for the last one, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Like for the last, maybe just a race Devilos. Have that be the third one. You know, Erase Devilos, Royal Genesis, Eclipse Genesis. And then that be the last wave. And then they get into actual, like, Surge or Super King territory with the Pro Series. Because that would get a lot of people hyped for sure, being able to get Super King bays. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's see, give me Pro Stock Infinite Sword. Oh, that would be sick, man. Teeth or Slopes. They usually have teeth. Adios. Yo, Nathaniel, thanks so much for coming by, man. I like the DB Stadium. It has problems, but it's still good. We're getting a new BU Stadium at some point. Yeah, it just depends on like people's style, you know. Gladiator's in the works. I know who does it, but I'm debating on whether or not to share who it is because I'd like to get on the waitlist first and then share. I mean, fair enough, Darkstone. I mean, dude, let me know. Like, I'd love to freaking get them for sure. They're so cool. I prefer battling DB Bays and DB Stadium over Standard, but I'm bad at not getting self KOs. Oh, you're good. But yeah, I mean, everybody has their own preference for the stadiums. I just personally like the attack stadium. It's the one I mainly use for like testing and stuff. Released the B96 Mugen Stadium with a stronger motor ability for dual spin, stronger magnet for the layer. Be a purple recolor of Devil and Belial with F gear and L gear. I mean, it would be cool having another Mugen Stadium. You know that would be expensive as hell though, for sure. Hopefully this Lucifer can handle the right spin base. Yo, Star Raptor, what's up, my boy? But yeah, definitely. That's the main thing, just having the same spin. Can't wait. Let's see. I have to leave. Can't wait for more videos. Yo, Colton, thanks so much for coming by, man. Favorite fight in the Beyblade Burst anime? Oh, that's so difficult. For each season, if I have to go through. First season, definitely the showdown with Vault. Well, with Vault and Louis, and the showdown with Shu and Louis. Those two. Second season, obviously the Vault Red Eye battle. Free and Louis. Um, Shu and Louis as well. Those are probably some of my favorites. Third season, Fi and Free, Fi and Shu, Fi and Iga. All of those battles were intense. Also, Iga and Vault was really intense. Um, there's a lot of good battles, but just like those are my favorites. Season 4, the team battle with like Arthur and Gwen. Yeah, Arthur and Gwen versus Delta and Drum. That was an intense one. I think it was those two facing out. Like that was intense. That was a really really sick battle. Um, let's see. Da, 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 da. And obviously the battle with Drum and Gwen. Season 5. Oh, there's so many good battles. There's so many good battles. It's so hard for me to pick. It's so hard for me to pick. I can't pick just one. There's so many amazing battles with season 5. I like Sparking a lot. Especially the whole damn tag team tournament was sick. The whole thing. It was awesome. And even like the Godbladers, well, the Legends Festival, that's what it was. That was freaking sick too. Season 6. I mean, the showdown with Drum, well, not Drum, the showdown with Bell and Rashad was really intense. The triple threat with Bell, Rashad, and Vault was really intense too. I enjoyed that a lot. Um, the battles with Payne too, like Payne and Rashad, Payne versus Ilya and Basara, they were intense too. Even the battle with Payne and Bell, and also the Payne and Vault ones. Like it shows like how just Payne just knew Phoenix so well and how he could use it. But yeah, could someone give give me some milk? He needs some milk. I actually had milk. I actually ate a bowl of Fruity Pebbles before I started filming this, so we're good. Let's see here. It's going. Just setting up some big things, multiple BakaTubers. If you get any free time, let me know. We'd appreciate you being a part of it. I've heard that you're doing a thing, and I mean, I'd definitely be on board with it. I just need some time to do stuff. You gotta explain to me like what exactly it is. You could just DM me about it and everything. And yeah, I'd be honored to, man. It's about finding the time and stuff to do stuff too. But yeah, Helios is gonna have the gear like let's see, Alan Hyperion will have the V gear. Uh, Kimbo, it's much better. Evos could be made. Yeah, BU Odin would be great. So would Hades. Oh, for sure, Odin would be a nice choice. Should have done Odin, Hades, Apocalypse, Regalia, and Vice Leopard. Let's see here. Vault protagonist, but instead of his Bay team, will be like all the protagonists, like that Bay team. Like I said, I'm not having full bias to Vault. Just me being fully honest. Like, there's multiple protagonists. Have all the protagonists be the protagonists at the same level. They're the top bar. They're the protagonists. But then it really starts to show when it gets towards the end. Just have different arcs to bring them in. That would have been the cool way of doing it. Bring them in with different arcs. Have characters who are related to them come in. Have that big time build up to whatever the evil would be. I've said the whole entire theory about that I would love to see before it got confirmed that it was the last season. That being season 6 with the show. But yeah. Anybody know Dragon has a magnetic pull? Let's see. Dragon has a magnetic pull to the armor. A magnetic pull? What do you mean a magnetic pull to the armor? Let's see here. Share details with you, but I do know that if you look hard enough, you'll find him. It took me like 30 minutes to find him on YouTube. Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Wouldn't make any sense that we would have more than one protagonist. I don't think it should work that way. It would make full sense because look at Super King. People overlook Super King. We had every protagonist in that. Like, it was just that Hikaru and Hugo were the ones that were focused on big time because they're the new ones. Vault was legendary status already, but still a protagonist. Same thing with Iga. Legendary status, but a protagonist. Drum, same thing. Legendary status, but protagonist. But then you got the two new protagonists that are getting built up. But with this season, you wouldn't have a new protagonist with it. So why not make them all the main characters? Just have their own different arcs. So, like an arc with Vault, an arc with Iga, arc with Drum, Hikaru and Hyuga being in one, Bella being in one. They're all the big time stars of those arcs because of the protagonist, and they come together, and then they're all the big time stars, and then also these other bladers and stuff. It would make full sense. It's just like whoever's the strongest at the end would be the strongest. And I wouldn't mind if it is Vault because he's the one that was there throughout all the different seasons, where even the other protagonists weren't in season 6. That's my honest, real view with it. There's no bias or anything with it. No bias towards Vault or such. I don't have bias to any certain character, honestly. I just say it as it is, going off of how the show went and who really showed off their power with it. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. That's how I operate. I do have my favorites and such, but gotta be unbiased when talking about that stuff, because being fully real. BU Judgment Joker, that would be pretty sick. Like a BU like kind of Judgment type thing. That would be pretty dope. Found out on accident. Appeared in my feed for some reason. Didn't take long from doing a bit of research. Okay, I got you. I'll have to look it up for sure. WBBA, Shakugan, TT make real life Beyblade sport. Or do you want the anime like stadium specs to be when you become a public professional blader? Even being known as like a public professional blader, man, that'd be crazy. I mean, probably like how it is like with a standard stadium. I mean, even how my sled stadium is, honestly, just a full like kind of dome shape with it, to where it's big enough to where like attack types can get major windups and stuff, and you can see the battles be like how they are in the show. Because like my giant stadium, I'd say that's about the size of like how a big time real life stadium should be, where it's not too huge. It's like the perfect size to where like it's a big stadium, but it's not ridiculously bonkers, and you're not getting any hits in. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. But yeah, and it makes it where you could still get like KOs and stuff. You got to keep the balance with the attack types. You don't get KOs. But um, let's see. You have so many subscribers. Do you ever plan on doing a join members thing on your channel, like the special badges and emojis? I've wanted to do something like that. I just got to get like set up and stuff. I'm just busy doing so much stuff. Like I don't even know how to really go about like doing that. That's the main thing. I mean, I'd love to do that. Like have special icons and stuff and badges for you guys if you were willing to. And I know some people like join and such and become members and have special perks, like setting up stuff like that. If I could do it full time, I'd be honored to do that, man, for sure. Just like I said, it would be more on the realm of like going and stepping and trying to do it full time with it and just getting all that stuff set up, because it takes a long time to set up some of that stuff. But yeah, let's see. The core is magnetic. Well, the blade. Let's see. Take the armor. Just put it near Dragon's Blade. Watch the magnetic pull. Okay, I got you. I got you. Like a tag team battle royal, Beyblades. I wish happened. Let's see. It's on season Beyblades. Just imagine that. I'm not sure. I don't know if I know what you mean, but yeah. Let's see. What attribute would you get a Leonidas in? Every single one. If they had a Leonidas in every faction, I would get one in every faction. Leaning towards a fusion of two, either Ventus, Darkest, Ventus or Darkest, my two favorite attributes. Like any of them, honestly, for sure. If you disagree, that's fine. Just want a story to be formal, but I understand everyone has different opinions and experiences. It's just Vault. He makes me want to be his friend and taught me things. Yeah, of course, and that shows your connection with Vault and such. It's just getting into this, like I said. I'm not one that like lets my personal love for like personal enjoyment of a certain character cloud the overall story, because that's one important thing with like storytelling and stuff. You can't be biased towards any single character when you're telling a story or such. Like you might have your characters you think are your favorites. Like even look at my skits. Like I had characters I thought were some of my favorites and stuff. Like you already know, Bull had a lot of me with him. But at the same time, Bull got smacked around with the majority of the battles that happened. Throughout the whole series. Like, Bull was one of those bays that was just the underdog big time up until he got that ultimate form at the very end and came in clutch. Even broke. The battle was so intense that Bull even broke, But I didn't have bias towards just Bull. It was every single character showing off their power and such, showing their strength and everything. And that's how you tell a good story. So even with like a defeat and such, you still have that balance. Because nobody wins forever. but you could tell with certain bays, like you build it up the right way, you know they're a good, like strong character. You know, it's the same thing with like wrestling. It's the same thing for a lot of different things. You know, because nobody wins forever. There is no such thing as like a sense of strongest or anything. You know, but it's about building up so that you see multiple uh, characters with whatever show you do or such or whatever show you watch, showing that they're like real viable threats and they're strong. You know, that's how you know you have a big time story like that, where you see a bay and it's like, oh my god, that's a strong bay. Oh boy, this is gonna be intense. You know what I mean? Or a strong character or such like that. But yeah, that's at least my view on it. I wish we're going to get advice. Let's see. Oh, Vice Leopard. Oh yeah, Vice Leopard and BU. Um, yeah, honestly, I don't know if LeBron doing those characters that make the tier big time just because he got beat big time with Cho Z. I'd say it's like the absolute strongest throughout history. Nothing against LeBron, but you know, just some characters you know, like oh my god, it takes so much to take them down. For example, like Zeus, he was one of the Spin Emperors. He was the Spin Emperor that did not get the love after God, and he just showed up. He showed up in the crowd during God, but they made Galaxy Zeus. You know, we haven't seen a Zeus since Galaxy Zeus. He's definitely one that deserves some love. Even Hearts with Hades. Hearts is a former world champion. He managed to take out Igo when he was champ. Vault came back and won, yes, and he did lose the Phi, but he's still a former world champion. It shows how strong that man is. Like BU Hades would be amazing to see. Gwen. It took so much to take out Gwen. It took all the power of victories to take out Gwen, not just Drum. So it shows how strong Gwen was. Blaine. I mean, we're getting a new Lucifer, so you already know. You know how much it took to take out that man. Even like Arthur, as much as people didn't like him, it took a lot to take out Apocalypse. So that would be another one that would be amazing to see. You know what I mean? Just yeah, that's how I book it for like a final season, having like select spots and stuff, pulling the absolute strongest throughout history into it. You know. But yeah, let's see. You were saying about all the protagonists from Beyblade Burst joining and fighting against each other. I would like to see all the protagonists from Metal Fight and Plastic Gen together too. Yeah, if they did like an endgame type thing, you know, where they pull characters from different realms or worlds, that'll be wild because you'd have like Tyson, like literally Tyson, Jinga, Zero, Vault, Iga, Drum, Hikaru, Hyuga, Bell. 9 total protagonists. And then everybody that's like close as hell to them in one series. That'll be amazing, man. They made an endgame type thing like that. That'll be really cool. And fight the Beyblade Burst protagonists and so on. Like they have different arcs. Yeah, exactly. From what I heard, it's about 50. What? So not cheap by any means, but a little cheaper than some of the OG Bakugan. Definitely want to. Shit, that ain't that bad. That is not that bad. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it for sure. Do you want the Viking Stadium to be like in real life? Remember that it's from season 1. If Beyblade is public, the Viking Stadium. What was the Viking Stadium? Was that the one with like the freaking blades on it? The Chomp? Is that the name of it? I have that stadium, by the way. Well, not it doesn't chomp, you know, in real life, but like it's got like the spikes on the walls and stuff, you know. But that stadium's sick. Like that would be wild if they made a stadium like that. Garuda would be cool too in BU. I'd be scared for Garuda. I mean, already Knight, I'm a little like, we'll see how it goes because Garuda was so strong, got banned, man. That's how strong Garuda was. Garuda could still hang big time, like it's strong. But like I'm just wondering how the Knight's gonna be. I'm like, is this Knight gonna be shaped like how Air Knight was, where it has like the uppercut points with it? If so, that would have some balance with it because it wouldn't be like insane for its defensive stamina or LAD or anything. But if it's shaped like Garuda, where it's a full circle, you can't really break through, even if it has slopes. Like, I don't know about that. That's scary. That's terrifying. Because Garuda. But yeah. What about Hercules? Hercules would be a cool choice to have back. I mean, it would be like High Eternal. They probably do with it or something if they were to come back, or unless they decide like never or something with it, you know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if you got any last questions, feel free to ask. I finally got caught up, and I didn't even realize that it was a damn hour and 20 minutes until I just looked at the time now. Oh my god. But if you guys have any last questions, I'll answer. I'm probably going to end this off by like 1:20. So, yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys are big time hyped. Like I said, I did get something today. Got something else on the way. It might be here tomorrow. Got a few things on the way. So like both Beyblade and Bakugan wise. But yeah, What do I think about Yu-Gi-Oh? I think Yu-Gi-Oh is really cool. Just the main thing being like, I played the old school version of it. Since then, they've had like the XYZ summons and synchro summons and everything, and I'm like, I don't understand any of that crap. Like, I don't understand it as much, man. But yeah, just got a little too complicated for me. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is still really cool though. But yeah, let's see. There was a Beyblade from Plastic Gen that looked like Garuda. It was called Typhoon, and it was probably the roundest and cutest Beyblade in Plastic Gen. Oh, type. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. You mean like Tripio? Well, I know Tripio was a thing, and that thing like a beast. It was Trip. Yeah, yeah. See, no, not you got it. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of, like Tripio. But I know what you meant. Yeah, I do have a Tripio. That thing just the round shape. That's ultimate defense, man. Because like the ultimate shape for a defense type is a round. You know, even with it being stamina, and even then, like Garuda could still be broken through, which was just barrage attacks. But you already know if they made a blade that's like Garuda, and then you put a core like Kerbeus on it, busted, busted, busted. But yeah, let's see here. Do you know Kim Possible? Like half of it in my name. Yeah, I know the show. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. You know, a lot of people call me that growing up, just like as an insult and such. So I got tired of that. And also people used to call me like Kimberly and stuff, like Kim Possible and stuff. You know, I'm just like, oh, whatever. I don't freaking care anymore. You know, I'm like, all right. I was like, yeah, done. Yeah, done. You know, I'll see it as like an insult that much anymore. Right? You know. But yeah, I rarely let anybody call me Kimberly, honestly. I'm okay with like one person saying it, but you know. But yeah, let's see here. Night News is said to be maybe early this month. Oh yeah, they're dropping the info on that. When Koro drops, they're gonna drop it. I wouldn't be surprised like the next few days. The next few days is definitely gonna drop. It's usually around the 15th or before. But yeah, let's see. Hasbro's name for it was Typhoon, I believe. Maybe. I mean, well, they had Tripio at least. I know Tripio was a thing. If season one should be redone, do you think the only change is that Valkyrie starts talking to Vol? I guarantee she's very wise and a friend of work. I wouldn't say so because season one was that growth that Vol had big time at the beginning, and then season two was where he fully had that true growth to where he became number one. And then he truly talked with Valkyrie then. And in that moment with that battle was where Valkyrie started talking with him. You know, and that's where he awakened his true full potential to be a world champion. You know, but yeah. If you have a private message somewhere, I'll share the link with you so you don't need to be going looking for it. Happy Braun, my dude. Welcome to the new age. Yo, Darkstone, I appreciate it, man. If you have Instagram, I got an Instagram. Anybody who doesn't know, it's Kimbo, like my channel name, with an underscore, the line, YT. So Kimbo underscore YT. That's my Instagram. Feel free to message me there and such. I got a DM and stuff. But yeah, just keep in touch. I understand if you're a busy partner, but I'd love to chat about what the Bakatubers are putting together. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, just DM me about it. I'll definitely look at it. It might not be like immediately, but I'm definitely gonna look at it for sure. Just send me the message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I promise. I got you, man. I have all the GT random booster prizes. Nice, man. It was still Tripio for Hasbro, so they were both still Tripio. But let's see here. Legitimately, you won't think we'll have the reach we need without the big man Kimbo with us. Oh man, I'm honored, dude. Dude, just even that people are like, yo, the big man Kimbo. Dude, I still make content like I got one person watching. That's how it's always been, and that's how it's always going to be. Just remain humble with stuff, man. I'm just still flabbergasted that's even there, man. This has been one of the most eventful years of my life for sure. And y'all made it that way already from the jump with that happening. Like that even happened. I had that as a more metaphorical window, never thinking that would actually happen, but it did because you guys did that, and I will ever forever be so thankful to all of you, man. It's crazy and it's surreal. Like it feels like it already felt like that big time aura. You know, even ask Ruby Drago when he came up here before. He felt like that sacred aura stepping in here. It's like stepping on sacred ancient lands and such. But now it's truly like a full just god level ancient studio, you know, with those vibes when you walk in here, man. But yeah, and it's surreal. It's like stepping in my brain. You really feel my heart and my soul and my passion, everything when you step in here. But yeah, and all just the love from not only me, but all of you guys as well. You're all a part of this too, man. You guys made this all happen too. You know, not just the grind and stuff and putting out almost 8,000 videos. Y'all gave me the chance for that. None of this would have happened without you guys' support, you know? I'd be honored to do it full time, and I'm just going to keep cranking towards it. All you guys got to do to support, all you got to do is literally come here and show up and comment and watch the videos and everything. That's all you got to do. That's honestly all you guys got to do. But yeah, and even that you've done so to the point that we've made it here. Um, you know, I dream about doing it full time because if I ever do it full time, I'd love to make a second channel because my dad tells me about the things I could do. He's like, you rap, you draw, you sing, you do so many different things. You gotta let that out, son, before you get too old. You know, you should go and why don't you make a rap about all this stuff? You know, I'm like, I'm totally down to do it. It's just the time to do it. It's like working and stuff. Anybody who has a job understands what I mean. You're sitting there working 8 hours and stuff, and that's just with that job alone. Imagine on top of that, doing things for YouTube on the regular, also trying to stay active and such, also trying to game, but also trying to get enough sleep with all that, you know, and making time to see friends and loved ones. Like it's a juggling with life, you know. But if I ever got to the point where I can do it full time, just know that I'm interested in making a second channel, and I really want to, because I've done like even reactions to like Pokemon Presents and like Nintendo Directs and stuff on Instagram. So yeah, I'd love to do like a second channel. Just got to have the big time support and go in the right time, you know. But yeah, let's see here for Beyblade Public in real life. Imaginations for the mechanisms of real life stadiums based on the anime. Some of the same things. So even like on the sides having like the spikes or something, you know, maybe some of them having the ridges like how the stadiums do, except not as crazy as in the show, you know, because they'll fall off. But you know, but yeah, Bakutubers are rising up to try and save Bakugan Tcg. We want cards, baby. Oh yeah, for sure, man. No doubt. You know, I'm totally down for that. I, if I were to make a clip for it, I might not say the most PG words with it. I just me like my love, like true love for the game and such, but being real. You know what I mean? But I have no problem being a part of that for sure. In my story, if I was the protagonist of a live action burst series, Victor Ceruno, Asian American. Let's see. I would have Valkyrie talk to me. Well, that's fair enough. You know, got the shot effect, like where you think Valkyrie is the greatest. But you know. But yeah, let's see. Kimbo, are you a meme? I don't know. Even if I am a meme, like whatever. I guess some people have made like memes with like my footage and everything. But hey, it's all good. You know, whatever you got to do to just laugh and cope and stuff. You know, like whatever, man. You need more humor and stuff with the world. Like if I'm a meme, then so be it. You know, I'm just me. I'm honored to just be here. Anybody who truly supports me, I got you. You already know, man. If not, I wish you well. Still, but yeah, you helped me get almost 400, and I'm still climbing. Thank you so much. Oh, of course, dude. Support Bakutuber, support Bakugan. You're still hell underrated. You put in that work. Like I'm that person that believes in, oh hey, like being this big and stuff. Like nah, man, I want my people to eat. I want people to sit there and eat. Like if I sit there and get a bunch of freaking success with stuff, I'm trying to make hammocks for other people too. I'm trying to lift other people up because they deserve that love and that support and that credibility as much too, man. I've been doing it for a decade, you know, and it's about spreading the love because at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it improves the game and stuff too, and just makes good vibes for the community and stuff, whether it's Beyblade or Bakugan, you know, just having those real vibes and just lifting people up and having like, so they have success and stuff. Because you deserve it, you know? People put in that work for sure. It's just a big time balance because they're naturally doing that. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you shout me out or stuff like that. You know, you put in the real work and it shows and you're really trying. Hey, no problem supporting, you know, just having that balance with it. You know what I mean? Because y'all already know, even having like a job where I might work 8, 9 hours and one day even staying later and stuff, I still make sure to put out content every single day. Even if I'm coming back, dragging my ass and getting back home exhausted and I still got to sit in here and film, I'm doing it. Or like a live stream or anything. You've seen it with all my late night live streams. That was after working a freaking 8 hour shift, man. And then that's on top of like even before that shift starting, going and putting out the videos and scheduling them and everything for the day. And that's an everyday thing. So, you know, just having that balance. But let's see here. If I'm a real life character of Valkyrie's partner, life is a lot of tough times. Valkyrie is a very wise warrior, making me to become a warrior, even from saving a friend from possession. That's fair enough. Hate it when Hasbro had to change the name of certain bays because of Christianity or something like that. They did the same for Metal Fight, but not too much. Yeah, I got you. I definitely understand, man. I'm growing so quickly that I'm so excited for the future, and I'm excited to work with others because they're all excited to work with me. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm really hyped to work with you. It's all insane, and I love it for sure, dude. Yeah, this man Kimbo311 donated $2. Dude, thank you so much for the donation. Like I'm still not used to whenever anybody does that, whether it's like even freaking like 50 cents or $1 or something like that, like that still hits in the heart. Some people just go bonkers, like especially on my birthday or something. They're just like, "Oh hey," and I was like, "What?" Like it's wild, dude. But thank you so much for the donation, man. Holy crap. Can you do Leon from Pokemon Pose? Can you do that? Oh, you mean like how he just goes with being the champion? Like the grand, let's have a grand champion time. Yeah. I'll leave that as my last message so I don't get you too backed up. Love you, man. I'll gladly message you later. Yeah, for sure, dude. August birthday gang. Heck yeah, dude. Birthday on the 29th. You know, I'll be having a special live stream. What do I think that material should be for the gimmicks for the anime, like stadium specs for Beyblade? I mean, plastic. Just stick with the plastic. Just make it thicker plastic so it doesn't break easy. But yeah, but you don't want anything like crazy, like metal or such, that'll like damage the bays. You know, you don't want to do that. It's not about breaking your opponent. It's about having fun and such too. But yeah, wish Tack Longinus came with a better disc and balance driver. I mean, the disc isn't too bad. The driver, okay, like trans dash. I mean, you put in the attack mode, it's actually pretty decent. Like with the stamina trans, yeah, it doesn't have the craziest, stamina or anything, but still has some decent raw defense. But that's fair enough. Like if it came with Zeta or something, that would have been cool, like Zeta Dash or something. Um, let's see here. Message sent. Enjoy, and I'll see you later. Uh, all right, Darkstone. I really appreciate you stopping by, man, and I'll be sure to check out the message. But yeah. Let's see here. How about dual metal and some artificial intelligence for that stadium? Um, well, the metal stadium wouldn't be too bad. Like how the giant stadium is that I even have, like having that metal. That's not shabby. You know what I mean? But just having it for like obstacles on the side of the walls, that I'd be a little skeptical because like that metal would definitely dent, even if it was like rounded and stuff. Like that could be dangerous for the base. I'd just leave it with plastic for those. But yeah, next year, Kimbo, I'll give you 100. Dude, if you did that, I would pee. I'd flip out. Like I would lose my damn mind. I'd be like, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way that just happened. But yeah. Anyways, guys, with that, I'm gonna end off this stream. Even went longer than 120, went for an hour and a half, but it's all good. Anyways, got an unboxing coming. Um, if it doesn't rain, maybe I'll be able to put out another skit today. Been focused on the skits big time. Like I said, it just takes time. Storytelling takes time. So yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, and the story takes a lot of time. I mean, the first Get series I started in 2014. It didn't get done until 2017. That was even cranking them on the regular. That was 3 years. And then 2018 to 2020, yeah, 2018 to 2020 was when the Zero G ones went. So that even took 2 years. So you do the math of that, it was like 5 years it took just to do that whole series. I imagine these burst skits being just as long, if not longer. So you do the math, you might know how long it might take, but I'll be doing content for a long time for sure. You ain't got nothing to worry about with me. I'm definitely trying to get into profiles too. It just takes a lot more time to sit there and go through deck profiles, like go through all the cards and sort out the ones you want for a deck profile and the bakugan and everything. That does to put together some Beyblade parts. But yeah, do the Pokemon Direct on YouTube. I'm not going to do that on YouTube because they might just be like, oh, hey, like, you're using the footage and stuff. So I'm not going to do it on here. There's Pokemon Direct no, there's not a Pokemon Direct. There's a Splatoon Direct that's coming on the 10th. And I'll probably be on Instagram and I'm gonna react to that because I'm really excited for Splatoon 3. It's one of the games I've been looking forward to the most for sure. But yeah, Beyblade real life someday I'll handle the sword Valkyrie and break my friend's curse because that's a warrior thing to do, especially if life is hard. That's my dream. Yeah, I got you. I mean, that's kind of how I just do with life. In the sense of like the curse, that being like any sadness with life, just coming in and trying to kick that sadness right in the ass, right in the bum, and just push ahead and spread any positive vibes that I possibly can, man. I'm constantly trying to help like uplift my friends if they're down, you know, uplift any of you guys if you're sitting and feeling down. I try to do that with the videos and such. It's just how I am as a person, you know. Even when I'm down, I film and stuff and put out so much just so I can cope with life, even myself, you know, because you know, it might be like, oh, hey, he's this big, he doesn't go through all these issues and everything, but y'all know, you know, if you're a real one, you know, I struggle on the regular, man. I just try to, it's like my base. I take that energy, whether it's negative or positive, I take that and I just absorb all of that. But then the good and the bad, regardless, I'm trying to spit out positive energies with it. Kind of acting like a, what's the best way of saying it? Kind of acting like a filter with it. You know what I mean? Kind of acting like an inductor, like the elemental inductor, taking in all the energy of the elemental storm and then putting it out. I'm sort of the same way, just like, you know, even like the hardness of life and everything and the struggle and such, even if I'm having a really bad day or having a really great day or such, trying to film, get all those vibes in and then just let it out with full positivity and vibes and letting that stuff radiate. That's just how I am, you know, just being me, being real. That's why there's the one in my name, because there's only one of me, you know. I'm honored you guys enjoy me and like even hearing me sit and talk about stuff for the better part of like 2 hours and such with the live streams and answering your questions. It's really a blessing. Y'all are the best. Wish we would get Metal Fight 4D remakes. Same, man. Like I wish they'd make them before they ended off. I hope they don't leave it with just like Metal Fight Explosion, because like there's the 4D bays are so awesome. I hope they at least do that before they fully end it off. But yeah, I guess time will tell. Not looking too likely at this point, sadly, but I wish they would. Because if they incorporate it like how they did Trigger V2 with like the actual disc and incorporate it that way, they could easily do that with like some 4D remakes, man. They got the parts to make them. Like I said, Big Bang Pegasus Ultimate Reboot Dash, El Drago Destroy, Generate Dash, or something like it, you know. Phantom Orion Bearing, Fang Leon, Wave Dash, High Wave, whatever they want to do. Flash Sagittario, High Yielding, Diablo Nemesis, Trick Dash, you know, like things like that. Like easily they could do it, but you know, I guess time's gonna tell with it. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna do it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Valkyrie is a wise friend, and that's what a true hero should be. If all popular anime characters were watching being a warrior combined with the power and the support, my friend's vault should be. Yeah, I got you. I want to be a warrior holding a sword and the strongest, like what Achilles said. I have taught a lot. Yeah, I got you. I will never give up ever. That's the thing. Just don't give up. Y'all know that's my big time motto. Just don't give up. Just do what you love to do and don't give up. It took 10 years to get to this point, a decade of my life. I'm about to be 27. So that's saying something, man. A lot of time, a lot of work and patience went into it. But even getting to this point now, it's a freaking blessing. And y'all are the goats for sure. I hope you're looking forward to everything. Got a lot planned. It's going to be awesome. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool shoot. Or let it rip. Or Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.